For my concept, I created a hypothetical collaboration between the brand Flisco and Monster Hunter Wilds. I will now showcase what the final product actually looked like. So, booting into the game, this is what you see. And one of the fun things about the game is that immediately when you boot in, you will see your own character. So here you can see my character already wearing the armor that I modeled. This is actually armor 2 that I modeled for the game. And you get this little cutscene where they walk around wearing it. So why I think my concept really works for the target market that that Flisco targets, is that Monster Hunter Wilds is a game set in a fantasy world that takes heavy inspiration from all kinds of different cultures. There's a savanna, plains region, there's a tropical region, there's an Arctic region, and all these different animals that are in there are heavily inspired by different animals from our world. And a fun thing about the Monster Hunter franchise is that all the armor in-game correlates to a monster that you're slaying. This also makes it that a lot of the armor designs are actually inspired by different cultures. So for my concept, I thought it would be very fun to create my own armor set and use the Flisco patterns for this. So this would not only make the target market, the target audience of Flisco perfect to take inspiration from for a new armor set, because Flisco targets this Western and Central African audience, which has a very rich culture. But it would also allow Flisco to be opened up to a wider target audience, because Monster Hunter Wilds is a game that is played by a lot of people. It has been released in April this year, and it has topped the Steam chart for 2 or 3 months straight now. So that means that it has a very active player base, and due to it being very well known for being, well, quite a quote-unquote fashion game, it allows for a lot of customization and stuff like that. I thought it was perfect for a collaboration between a fashion brand or a textiles brand and a video game. So booting in the game, you already immediately see your character again, and it's just your character is very central to the whole story. During the cutscenes, you will see your character wearing the armor. You will constantly see your character, of course, walking around on your screen. So it really is a great opportunity for Frisco Fabrics to really be put on in the spotlight if it would do a collaboration like this. So when in-game, it will look something like this. And to make new armor, you would go to the smithy and forge upgrade armor. Here you can see the armor I made. So the lower pair, the arms, the helmet, and the bodice. There's also the first armor I made, which is all the way up top. So here you can see the other armor I made. But we will stay in this one right now. So, walking around in-game, you can see that we are right now in the region that I thought would fit a brand like Flisco with African heritage very well. It's evening right now, so it's quite dark. But you can see that it's very much desert savanna-like. So, since it's normally also a online game, you play on online servers, even though I now chose a single player server. This would also show people that do not wear the armor or have the armor, they can still run into the Flisco armor if someone else is wearing it. Allowing for very much widespread knowledge about Flisco and its brand. Besides that, it also has a very active cosplay community, and this would benefit Flisco because if someone would want to cosplay a certain armor set, for example the one from Flisco, they could of course immediately go to the store where the fabrics are from. And here we can see the Kimetris, which is the animal that actually inspired this armor set. So yeah, you can hunt these monsters to get the elements you need to craft the armor. And this allows also for a very accomplished feeling when you are finally able to make the armor because you fought for it yourself. For my armor I chose a color palette that really shows the fieriness of the monster but also still fits the aesthetic and the prints that I use as inspiration. So yeah, that's a showcase of my immersive experience.